you take a Negro off the birth certificate. This is an ironclad. If y'all got this far and you still listening to me, even in the video, I know some of y'all ain't on here, but when you go back and play the video back, you'll see everything that I just talked about, and once you put it together, you know what I'm saying? This is an ironclad. There's no way they can get around that. Where was I at? Okay, a corporation. How does a corporation file a declaration? It says a declaration under the section filed by a corporation must be signed by its president. Okay, so basically what they're saying right here, because it don't make sense for a corporation to do something when we know a corporation can't file nothing. So basically what they're saying is the straw man must get permission to you in order for you to do it, because they're going to keep looking at the straw man like it's a real person. We are not going to stop trying to honor the straw man as a real person. That's what they're saying right here. They saying, no, we're going to continue slavery, okay? And no, these straw men are you. It's you. It's you. They're going to always say that. even though you're right, even though you showed that it was fraud, they are never going to admit to what you're saying, so they're going to keep continuing the same fraud. But in the same saying, you're not free, and they give you the key. That's basically what they're doing. They did me like that plenty of times. I was in court, they said, you can't be late no more time in court, do this, and we're going to lock you up. But they didn't do it. And they told me, case dismissed. I'm like, case dismissed? Wait a minute, you just told me to come back to court, don't be late. They're never going to say you won. You got to declare yourself that you won, okay? And you got to be able to see the door, the opportunity open and take it. And that's what they're telling you, okay? So, but they're never going to admit to it. So basically right here, they're saying a corporation, which is a straw man, must be signed by its president. The president is what? A representative. What is a president? A president is a what? Executor, chief executive, for those that didn't know that. A chief executive or executor of an estate is somebody that what? Executes on behalf of. Okay, and the president itself is somebody that executes on behalf of what? Citizens. Okay, the executor of a what? Of an estate, of a trust. That's trust language. Okay, anytime you talk about an executor, you're talking about a corporation and something that's held in trust. Okay, and a president is somebody that represents a corporation. So now they're saying that the corporation, your straw man name, which is in that affidavit I just showed you, okay, and you just gave yourself permission, okay, to operate on behalf of the vessel. But they're saying that the vessel, or the corporation, has to give you permission. How do you do that? You just give yourself permission. You give yourself permission. So you sign your name. They already got your name in all caps. You just sign your name, the real name. And you know what I'm saying, like what I did on my statutory declaration. Same thing right here. I signed down here. I didn't put Creek Running Water. I put Maurice Ivy. Because Maurice Ivy is the executor. He's the president. He's the person that I anointed over the fiction person, which is the all cap letter. So the all cap letter is a legal person, and the person, the real person, is considered to be a natural person, but the natural person is who I created, and the legal person is who they created. So now what you got to do, if I'm learning this stuff, the straw man has to give the natural person permission. They have to see on paper where you, the straw man, allow this natural person, okay, to have permission on behalf of him to do what? Authorize to execute the declaration. And I did that. All you do is just sign your name. Sign your name regular. The all caps is already, you know what I mean? The all caps is the birth certificate, okay? So they already spelled it in all caps, but then I came back and I signed my name on the document. Now you just put, it's two signatures. This is one signature. You got my signature, which is the real person, and then you got the legal person, which is the one that they created, and that's in all caps. The all caps is the corporation. But the thing is, they want to be able to continue to fraud, and they don't want you to expose their fraud. So what they do is they make you what? They make you join in on the fraud by saying, no, take your straw man and put on the paper where it looked like you allowed somebody to come in that wasn't you, that on behalf of you, to sign a document. What?
Hey, quick, real quick, do you have to qualify your signature?
That's how you qualify your signature. What do you mean when you say qualify your signature?
I mean, when you sign it, do you have to qualify with, put all rights reserved without prejudice?
No, because when you already made a declaration of who you are, none of that applies now. You already got standing. So now you're up under the Constitution law. You're not up under state or anything that's black codes. That don't apply to you no more.
So in this instance, it don't apply.
Black is a fraud. It's not a fraud because people are accepting it. But if you don't accept it, you don't want it, then it's illegal. It's illegal for them to do it. And we got all the documents right here where they apologize. They admitted to doing it. Okay, so they're still doing it because Negroes are illiterate. So that's what it is. You got to get out of illiteracy. We got to get out of the Negro state of mind. Once you get out of that Negro state of mind, and like me and you have said it plenty of times, you got to start reading the law.
None of that shit for me, because money is silver and gold. Lawful money is silver and gold, and then they're not distributed that.
No, because the state that we live in is de facto. And because we're in de facto, that means there's no law. Everything is based on, do you agree with this? That's a contract. So everything is business. That's it. That's another thing, too. You don't want to do all this in the middle of a court case. You want to have all this stuff done. I know there's a lot of people do that. They're not interested in none of this stuff. And then when they go to court, they call me, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, man, pay the bill. There's nothing you could do at this point. I mean, you could try to fight it. It's hard. Because now you got to put a notice on top of a claim or make a claim on top of something when they already made a claim. When you go to court, they're making a claim on your estate to say that, hey, you owe us. Your straw man owes us. And you need to pay it. That's what they're saying.
You sound very busy, but for those of us that have young people that they don't get what we're trying to say to them. They don't understand what we're saying because a lot of us have not put anything on the table. So we'll say, well, this is what we profit for that. And then you have a lot of us. We're not saying that you can, that we're for sale, that a motherfucker can give up give us something and tell us to shut the fuck up, and we watch the people around us.
Yeah.
You have a lot of us that are just like that, and I'm one of those people, right?
Yeah.
But it's like we're working with nothing, but when we unite and when we come together, we're that mighty fucking fist to tear this shit down. Would you ever be interested in doing any lectures or tours?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, because it's like I said,
you just have to set it up.
Put it where a 14-year-old can understand what is being done to them. And once we pull our young ones in here, they take over with the kind of knowledge that you got, and this shit's a wrap. So
right. That's facts.
Really over.
It's bound to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. And I'm definitely interested, and we just have to set it up. Like I said, let's just keep in touch, and then I got people that I keep in touch with that was on this chat alongside with us, and we can just do this all the time. Like it don't have to be real long. Sometimes we can set up a conference for just 20, 30 minutes, and just kind of give a little like something that's going to give us a lead or a summary as to what we need to do, and show where it's going to be progress towards that. So we set a goal to do something, and then we just keep every week until we meet that goal, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that we're trying to do. So, and one of the things being in contact with the information, but it definitely has to be, a meeting of the minds, so what I do is I always try to invite people that are interested in this, you know what I'm saying? Because before we've had arguments where people actually get online and we arguing. Man, you ain't talking, and then they're only trying to teach my information on my conference call. You know what I mean?
But that's ego. We're not dealing with ego.
Yeah. So exactly. It got to be a meeting of the minds. Yeah, that's why I tell people it's got to be a meeting of the minds, and then from there, we can sit down and just be intellectual like we are, and just go through the information and assimilate.
Exactly. Just like you said, you had family members that think you're crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
But when we come together and they hear us saying the same thing as a group of people, then they pay attention. They take notice when they hear someone outside of their mother or their grandmother spitting this information.
I noticed that.
Because as a parent, I get so frustrated because I allowed the miseducation with my children. And I can't explain it. It doesn't come out in my mouth all the correct because I'm talking to my children. Right. It's not like you're talking to people that you don't know. So we have to figure out a way to come together up under an umbrella and kind of move about and get these young folks away.
That's correct. We on Sundays I do conference call every Sunday. If it's not done the way it was on Title 46, where it was a transfer in interest, they're still going to hold you liable, whether you're an Indian or whatever that you say you are, to their laws. Because they didn't see where you have a country. They don't see where you have a corporation that's set up with laws or something or a contract that they can honor. So that's why where it goes to, a lot of people say, oh, this didn't work for me. Well, that's because the document that you use is good, but it doesn't put an estoppel to what they're doing. It's basically just like saying, hey, I'm brown, I'm not black. Okay, okay, you're brown. Still pay this ticket. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't.
It's interesting you said that word estoppel, because on
that's
my
exactly what it is.
Notice that's it says.
Yeah, it's an estoppel.
If they don't rebuttal or have any, if they don't, rebut that, it is as it is. It's an estoppel.
Yeah, but it doesn't change your status, the strongman status.
My authentication and all that has to be done. I understand the declaration has to be done.
Because those are contracts. So the thing is, you have that, it's fine. But by itself, it doesn't have any standing, and it doesn't go against something that they got on record. You want to challenge what they got on record and say what they got on record is fried, and here, you need to update it with this. That's what you need to do.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Go ahead, Empress. Was you trying to say something?
Huh?
Was you trying to say something?
I was saying I haven't done anything. I got to get some more birth certificates. Somehow my birth certificates are missing.
What?
So,
you still didn't find them?
Nope.
Okay, so you need to get your certificate of live birth double authenticated again, right?
I had never even had them authenticated.
Okay, well here, let me give you the link.
I had got 8 of them, but
yeah,
I didn't have them this time.
And this is a certificate of live birth, correct? Not the birth certificate, right?
Yeah, mine says certificate of live birth.
Okay, let me give you you got the information to the vital statistics? Well, you can go ahead and let me give you the link for you.
It's right up the street from me, less than 2 minutes away from me.
Oh, so you can get yours like that?
Yeah.
If you can do that, then how long will it take you to get that done?
I probably won't be till next weekend when I get next Friday when I get paid.
Okay, all right. Well, let me know if you need some type of I don't know. I'll work with you. I don't know. If you don't want to wait and just want to go and get it done, then we'll just go ahead and process what we need to process. So then when that does come, it can be done already. The Moors really put a real bad taste in everybody's mouth about filing paperwork. Now all of a sudden, the minute you say something about filing some paperwork, the first thing they think about is some sovereign citizen Moorish crap. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what it's about. Especially when, I just explained about the code and the transfer and the deed. They are using paperwork and killing us with paperwork. So we got to be able to fight fire with fire at one point. I mean, we got to be able, like the sister just said it eloquently, we got to be able to uncontract because we contracted not knowingly. So a lot of us already felt our contracts. So, and they're gonna kill you if you walk away from something you agreed to it. So we need to uncontract, like the sister said, and then after that, get to a point where we say, hey, no more of this. I'm not going to continue to play no more games with no paperwork.
I'm excited, and I appreciate you. So I'm going to let you get some rest.
Okay.
We'll talk tomorrow, hopefully.
Let's do that. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll be online tomorrow.
All the girls are looking now and calling me now.
I'm going to let y'all go then. Okay. Okay, peace. Peace, sister. All right, peace.
All right.
Peace. Rest well.